Hello viewers, in this video we will cover MCQs related Hadith Mubarak, and this one is the last video of the Islamic portion of general knowledge test preparation, and at the end of this video Islamic portion will be completed. I already told you that in the Islamic portion we will complete 11 videos, and this one is the 11th video. The first MCQs is name the book in which name, activities and characters of the transmitter were given. This is Ismarul Rajal. What is the main purpose of Ismarul Rajal? So this is for authenticity of hadith. Name the member of Ashab Suffah who had narrated maximum ahadith. So that one is Hadrat Abu Huraira radiallahu ta'ala anhu. Name the Sahabi who narrated maximum number of ahadith. Hadrat Abu Huraira radiallahu ta'ala anhu. Hadrat Abu Huraira wrote 5,374 narrations of ahadith. The book of narration which Abdullah bin Umar wrote, his name is Sahih Sadiqa. Who is the best interpreter of the book of Allah? So Hazrat Muhammad, peace be upon him, was the best interpreter. What is hadith? So sayings of Hazrat Muhammad, peace be upon him. What is sunnah? Actions of Hazrat Muhammad, peace be upon him. What is the literal meaning of sunnah? A mode of life, a manner of acting, and a rule of conduct. From where the word hadith is derived? So this is from tahdith. What is the meaning of tahdith? Tahdith means to inform. Who used to write down every word of the Holy Prophet's speech? Hazrat Abdullah bin Umar. How many methods are there for the compilation of ahadith? So there are many methods. Imam Ahmad bin Hanbal was the founder of the school of law. Fourth, how many ahadith does Musnad of Imam Ahmad bin Hanbal contain? 40,000. How many ahadith does Al-Mawta contain? So there are 120 ahadith in Al-Mawta. Who was the compiler of Al-Mawta? So Imam Malik bin Anas. Who was the founder of the Maliki school of law? So Imam Malik bin Anas. Name the first authority of the compilation of a hadith. So this is Imam Malik. What an authentic hadith is called? So it is called Sahih. What is the meaning of Sahih? It is mean authentic. How many hadiths does the Sahih Bukhari contain? So 7,397 hadiths contained in Sahih Bukhari. Which was the most authentic book on hadith literature? So it is Sahih Bukhari. Which was the second book after the Holy Quran for the Muslim world? It is Sahih Bukhari. How many hadiths did Imam Muslim Ibn Hajjaj compile? 12,000 hadiths compiled by Ibn Hajjaj. The collections by Bukhari and Muslim are known as two Sahih. The author of Al-Jami is Al-Tirmidhi. The author of Ibn Majah is Al-Nasai. How many books are there in Al-Kutub Sitta? 6. What is the meaning of Al-Kutub Sitta? 6 Sahih. Hadith is the narration and record of the Sunnah, which is the second source from which the teachings of Islam are drawn. So this is Sunnah. How many parts of each hadith are there? 2. What is the meaning of Sanad? Support. What is the meaning of Matan? Substance. How many kinds of Sunnah are there? So there are 3 kinds. Which city became the first center of Islamic tradition? So it's Medina or Hijaz. How many methods did the traditionalists apply for the authenticity of hadith? So there are 2 methods. What is meant by Sunnah? It means way or path. What is the terminological meaning of Sunnah? So it is the doings of Muhammad, peace be upon him. What is meant by Hadith Takarrar? So Muhammad, peace be upon him, saw somebody doing something and remained silent. What is meant by Hadith al-Qawli? The sayings are of Muhammad, peace be upon him. What is meant by Hadith Fali? Hadith in which any doing of Muhammad, peace be upon him, had been explained. How the order of the Quran will be explained? So it is by Hadith Rasul, peace be upon him. Name any Majmu' al-Hadith of Ahd Nabawi. So it's Sahih Sadqa. Who wrote Sahih Sadqa? So Hazrat Abdullah bin Umar bin al-As written Sahih Sadqa. Were the hadith composed after the death of Muhammad, peace be upon him? No, it's in the life of Hazrat Muhammad, peace be upon him, because they are sayings of Hazrat Muhammad, peace be upon him. Did the Sahaba use to write hadith in the presence of Muhammad, peace be upon him? Yes. Which Khalifa ordered in 99 Hijri to collect hadith? Hazrat Umar bin Abdul Aziz radiallahu ta'ala anhu. What is meant by Sahih Sitta? So 6 compact books of hadith. What is meant by Sahihain? So it's Sahih al-Bukhari, Sahih Muslim. Which are the 2 famous books of hadith of 2nd century? So Mota Imam Malik, Kitab al-Asar. What is the name of writer of Kitab al-Asar? Imam Azam, Abu Hanifa, Naaman bin Sabat. What is the name of the writer of Sahih al-Bukhari and his date of death also? So Imam Abu Abdullah Muhammad bin Ismail Bukhari, death 256 Hijri. What is the name of the writer of Sahih al-Muslim and his date of death? So Imam Muslim bin Hajjaj Nishapuri, death is 262 Hijri. What is the name of the writer of Jamia Tirmizi and his date of death? Walaikum salam. What is the name of the writer of Jamia Tirmizi and his date of death? So Abu Isa bin Muhammad Isa Tirmizi. What is the name of the writer of Al-Mota and his date of death? So Imam Malik bin Anas, death 179 Hijri. What is meant by Ismaul Rajal, the secret of the describers of hadith? Name the Ummul Mumineen who described maximum hadith. So Hazrat Aisha Siddiqa radiallahu ta'ala anha. When did the work of editing the hadith start? So it is during the Ahd Nabawi. Mashkat Sharif belongs to which subject? So it belongs to hadith. Write the name of first collection of hadith. So it's Sahih Sadiqa. Write 4 basic pillars of Islamic laws. So it's Quran, hadith, ijma and qiyas. Which is the madhahib arbab? Hanfi, Shafi, Maliki and Hanbali. What is meant by hadith mutfiq Ali? His hadith is explained in Bukhari and Muslim both. Which is the first page of editing of the hadith? It's Ahd Nabawi. Which is the second age of editing of hadith? It's Sahaba Tabi'in's age. Which is the third age of editing the hadith? So it is 150 Hijri to 450 Hijri. Islam means literally the word Islam means submission to Allah. Which religion is the favorite of Allah according to the Holy Quran? So it's Islam. Which 2 prophets prayed to Allah to become the? So it's Ummati of the last prophet, peace be upon him, and whose prayer was granted? Hazrat Isa alayhi salam and Hazrat Musa alayhi salam. Hazrat Musa's prayer was granted. A religion of Hazrat Adam alayhi salam was Islam. Fundamental of Islam are 5. What is the name of first kalima? It's kalma tayyiba. Second kalima is kalma shahadat. Third kalima is tamjid. Fourth kalima is tawheed. Fifth kalima is istighfar, and sixth kalima is radd kufr. Number of types of faiths are 2. What is the meaning of the word Allah? So it's only being worth worship. Who is above any sort of imitations? So it's limitations. It's Allah. The word Tawheed stands for Ahad, Wahid, Wahdaniyat. The concept of Tawheed has been given by Hazrat Jibreel alayhi salam. What is Tawheed? So it means oneness of Allah. Which word is opposite to Tawheed? It's Shirk. The Holy Quran considers it an unpardonable sin, Shirk. The Zoroastrians believe in of God duality. Allah's prophet emphasized on Tawheed. Christians believe in of God Trinity. Name the types of Tawheed. Tawheed fi Zat, Tawheed fi Sifat, and Tawheed fi Afzal. Name the religion which denies Allah is an unknowable entity. It's Buddhism. Which is the first belief of Islam? The unity of Allah. Which is the second belief of Islam? It's prophethood. The prophethood is belief in the prophets of Allah. All prophethood has been finished on the prophet Hazrat Muhammad, peace be upon him. What is the meaning of Risalat? To send message. How prophethood is attained? Bestowed by Allah. What is the meaning of Rasul? It's messenger. In which surah of the Holy Quran the word Khatimun Nabiyyin is mentioned? It's Al-Ahzab. Who is known as Rahmatul lil Alamin? Hazrat Muhammad, peace be upon him. What is the meaning of Rahmatul lil Alamin? It's mercy for all worlds. Which is the third belief of Islam? Belief in the angels. What is the meaning of Malaika, angels? How many the most exalted angels are there for? Who is the greatest angel according to the teachings of Islam? Hazrat Jibreel alayhi salam. The angel is created out of Nur. What is the meaning of Nur? Divine light. Who acts as Allah, the agent? Angels. By how many angels each human individual is attended permanently? 2. In which category Iblis lies? Jinn. Who is referred in the Quran as Ruhul Amin or Ruhul Qudus? Hazrat Jibreel alayhi salam. Who is called as Malakul Maut? Hazrat Israel alayhi salam. How many holy books are there? 4. What is the most important subject of the holy books? Human beings. The Torah, the Old Testament, was revealed on Hazrat Musa alayhi salam. The Zabur was revealed on Hazrat Dawood alayhi salam. The Injil or Bible, New Testament, was revealed on Hazrat Isa alayhi salam. The Holy Quran was revealed on Hazrat Muhammad, peace be upon him. The holy book, which is superior? The Holy Quran. Of the holy books, Allah takes responsibility for the everlasting preservation. Quran. What are those people called who do not believe in Islam? Kafir, disbelievers. Who is known as apostate? A person who has read the kalma of Islam, even then he speaks ill of Islam and does not see harm in his ill speaking of Islam. He is called apostate. Who is called hypocrite? A person who reads the kalma of Islam verbally and calls himself Muslim but disbelieves it heartily is called a hypocrite, munafiq. What is the alternative name of Islamic Qaeda? Belief, Iman Mufassal. What is the basic Aqidah of Islam? Iman on Allah, Iman on angels, Iman on prophets, Iman on holy books, Iman on Day of Judgment Day. Which word is opposite to Islam? It's Kufr. What did the Holy Quran say about shirk, zulm azim? What is meant by wahi, hidden message, prophetic experiences? What is the terminological meaning of wahi, Allah's message which He sent to His Prophet? What is the meaning of Prophet, messenger? What is the terminological meaning of Nabi? To whom Allah blessed with prophethood is called Nabi. What is the difference between Nabi and Rasul? Rasul brings new deen, whereas Nabi did not do so. Who was the first prophet? Hazrat Adam alayhi salam. If somebody after Muhammad peace be upon him claims for prophethood, what will say to him? Kazab or liar? What was the source of prophet speaking? Wahi ilahi. To which prophet angels offered Sacha? Hazrat Adam alayhi salam. Is the word Rasul also used for angels? No. Write the names of 4 famous angels. So they are Hazrat Jibrail, Hazrat Israel, Hazrat Israfil and Hazrat Mikail. Who is the 2 ministries of Muhammad peace be upon him at sky? Hazrat Jibrail and Hazrat Mikail. What is the duty of Hazrat Jibrail? To convey Allah's message to Nabi, brought the revelation from Allah to Prophet. What is the duty of Hazrat Israel? To capture Ruh. He is called the angel of death, Malaki Maut. What is the duty of Hazrat Mikail? To manage rains and eating for creature. What is the duty of Hazrat Israfil? To blow sur. Israfil will blow the trumpet at the end of the world on the day of judgment. Name 4 holy books: Tawrat, Zabur, Injil and Holy Quran. To which prophet Zabur belonged? Hazrat Dawood. Which book belonged to Hazrat Musa? Tawrat. To which prophet Injil belonged? Hazrat Isa. In Tawrat, by which name Muhammad peace be upon him were called? Tayyib. In Zabur, under which name Muhammad peace be upon him were called? Farooq. Zabur were first to deliver our Tawrat. In which language Tawrat, Zabur and Injil were delivered? Abrani. What is the meaning of Akhirah? A thing coming later. What is the opposite world to Akhirah? Dunya, world. What is the meaning of Dunya? A thing in hand. Which 2 names of hell are described in Holy Quran? Jahannam, Jahim. Explain the first and the last Aqidah, belief, Aqidah Tawheed and Aqidah Akhirah. What is the heading of Surah Ikhlas? Aqidah Ikhlas, belief in oneness of Allah. None deserves to be worshipped but Allah, and Muhammad peace be upon him is the Prophet of Allah. It is the translation of Kalma Tayyibah. How many kalmas are in Islam? 6. Name the kalma which is necessary for a Muslim to recite Kalima Tayyibah. What is the meaning of Tayyibah? Purity. What is the meaning of Shahadat? Testimony. What is the meaning of Istighfar? Penitence. What is the meaning of Radd Kufr? Repudiation of infidelity. What is the meaning of Salat? The recitation of Darood. Namaz. Salat means Rahmat, Dua, Istighfar. Namaz Salat was made obligatory during the Prophet's Miraj and of the Nabawi, 10th of Nabawi. The number of Nafal Namaz is 5. Namaz Kasoof is offered when moon eclipses. Kasoof is a prayer of solar eclipses. Namaz Istisqa is a prayer for rain. Salat Istikhara is offered for coming Hajat. Salat Hajat is offered for prevailing Hajat. When a Muslim is bestowed with a blessing by Allah, Muslim should offer Salat Shukr. Salat Khawf is offered during war. Total number of rakats in the first prayer is 48. Prayer Salat is not preceded by Azan, Eid al-Fitr, Eid al-Adha and funeral prayer. The Holy Prophet peace be upon him offered first Jummah prayer in the year 1 after Hijrah. The Jummah prayer is not compulsory for women. Which 2 prayers have no Azan? Janaza and Eid. Which prayer is offered with back side of hands upward? Istisqa. The Holy Prophet offered first Eid prayer in 3rd after Hijrah. 6 additional takbirs are offered in following prayer Eid. Only one of the following category is exempt from first prayer: lunatic. Each prayer is a wajib. Wuzu for namaz has first 4. The command for ablution is present in the Surah An-Nisa. The permission for tayammum was granted in 4 after Hijrah. Namaz Tarawih is sunnah. The parts of prayer salat which are compulsory are called first. That part of prayer salat which the Holy Prophet peace be upon him used to do is called sunnat. What name is given to the direction towards which the Muslim pays during salat is qibla. The funeral prayer is fard kafaya. The salat witr is a part of isha. The act of shortening one's prayer while on journey is called qasr. What is the number of rakats in all 5 time prayers? So it's 48. The reward of which prayer is equal to the reward of Hajj or Umrah? Namaz-e-Ishraq. Which prayers were essential in the early period of Islam? So it's Fajr and Isha. Standing straight for a short while after ruku is called Qoma. Qoma is wajib. The short period between 2 sajda is called Jalsa. Jalsa is wajib. To sit straight in Salat is called Qaida. How many times Salam is performed in the Salat? 2 times. How many sajdas are in Salat Janaza? 0. Zakat literally means purification. Zakat is the fundamental pillar of Islam. It's second fundamental pillar of Islam. Which is the second of the most important pillars of Islam? It's Salat. When Zakat was made compulsory, second H, who said that there was no difference between Salat and Zakat? Hazrat Abu Bakr. How many times the word zakat occurs in the Holy Quran? 32. Caliph Abu Bakr did jihad on the issue of zakat, without which the prayer is useless zakat. One who disbelieves in zakat is a kafir. Person who is liable to pay zakat is called sahib nisab. How many camels render are to per zakat? 5. How many goats render are to pay zakat? 40. How many sheep render are to pay zakat? 40. How many cows render are to pay zakat? 30 to 40. How many bulls render to pay zakat? 30 to 40. How many buffaloes render to pay zakat? 30 to 40. Jizya is also called poll tax. How much of the produce of mine owners have to pay 1/5? What is the meaning of homes 1/5? What is the compulsory tax on the produce of agriculture land ushur? How many kinds of Muslims are eligible to receive zakat according to the Holy Quranic verse 8? Zakat is payable on gold of 7.5 tolas and zakat is payable on silver of 52.5 tolas. Nisab for irrigated produce is 10/100. Zakat is the treasure of Islam. Who said this? Holy Prophet, peace be upon him. Literally, Roza fasting means to stop. The fasting became compulsory and second after Hijrah for the first time. The function of fasting is to purify heart from worldly desires. The commandment for observing fast has been stipulated in the Surah Al-Baqarah. What is atonement for breaking the fast? To feed 60 people. It is a door through which fast observing people would enter paradise. It's Babur Rayyan. Which important night falls in Ramzan? Laylatul Qadr. How many days are forbidden for fasting throughout the year? 5. In which month virtues flourish and evil is suppressed? Ramzan. What is the meaning of itikaf? Seclusion. Itikaf during the month of Ramzan is wajib. Which Rukn Islam is called as shield fasting? Which is the third fundamental pillar of Islam? Fasting. When Siyam of Ramzan was ordered second after Hijrah? Tarawih is the prayer of Ramzan. It means to stand. Which important Azwa was fought in the very past Ramzan? Badr. Who arranged Namaz Tarawih in the leadership of Imam Hazrat Umar radiallahu ta'ala anhu? Literally meaning of Hajj is the will of visit 254. Hajj was made obligatory in 9 after Hijrah. Yomi Arafah is called Hajj Day. The Holy Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, performed Hajj in his life. 1. Hajj is a pilgrimage of Holy Kaaba. When did the Holy Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, offer Hajj? 11 after Hijrah. There are 3 types of Hajj. In which Surah Hajj has been commanded? It's Al-Baqarah. How many camels the Holy Prophet, peace be upon him, sacrificed? 63. Shoot means 1 tawaf of Kaaba. The day of sacrifice during Hajj is called Yawm Nahar. The rite of offering sacrifice is performed at Mina. Jamarat on 10th, 11th, 12th and 13th of the Zilhajj is performed in Mina. Which 2 prayers are offered together at Muzdalifah on the 9th Zilhajj? Maghrib Isha. The number of khutbahs during the Hajj is 1. The first Hajj was performed by Hazrat Adam alayhi salam, Hazrat Hawa alayhi salam. Who built the first structure of the Holy Kaaba? Hazrat Adam alayhi salam. What is the fundamental pillar of Islam which requires both physical and financial sacrifices? Hajj. Literally, jihad means to strive hard. Jihad was ordained on Muslims through a Quranic verse second after Hijrah. The battle was forbidden in Arabs in the month of Muharram. The word jihad is derived from the word johada. The meaning of jihad, fi sabilillah, is fighting in the way of Allah. What is the meaning of qital? Fighting. How many encounters took place between the Muslims and non-Muslims during the life of the Holy Prophet, peace be upon him? So it's 82. What is the meaning of Rukn? To support. What is the plural of Rukn? Arkan. What is said to namaz in Arabic? Salat. What are the meanings of Salat? Rahmat, Barakat. When namaz was ordered on 27th Rajab 10th Hijri on the occasion of Mihraj. What is the difference between Kufr and Islam? It's namaz. Name the 5 namaz: Fajr, Zuhr, Asr, Maghrib and Isha. Describe the fard rakats of each namaz: Fajr 2, Zuhr 4, Asr 4, Maghrib 3 and Isha 4. What are the farz of namaz? Salat, Qiyam, Raku, Sajda. Which kind of worship is called is liked by Allah? Namaz. When wuzu was ordered? 5th Hijrah. When azan was started? 1 Hijrah. When tayammum was ordered? 5th Hijrah. Namaz by Jamaat is how much better than individual namaz? 27 times. In which timing the namaz is prohibited? Sun rising, sun setting, sun at the mid. When first azan was read in Kaaba? 9 Hijri on the occasion of conquest of Makkah. Which namaz Allah likes among nafli namaz? Namaz tahajjud. What the namaz Jummah and Eid create in Muslim? Collectiveness, gathering. When is namaz kasoof read? At the time of solar eclipse. When namaz khawf is read? When no rains. How many takbirs are in namaz janaza? 4. When the order for tahweel qibla was made? 2nd Hijri. When first namaz of Eid al-Fitr was read? 1st Shawwal, 2nd Hijri. On judgment day, what will be asked first? Namaz. How many times word zakat is used in Makki surahs? 22 times. What is the rate of usher for canal irrigated zameen? 5% or 1/5? Who are not entitled to get zakat? Parents, husband, wife and children. What is the fourth rukn pillar of Islam? Roza, fasting. How many arkan roza has? 3 to restrict eating, drinking and sexual intercourse. What are the objectives of roza? Taqwa, zabt nafs and shukr. What we say to first ashra of Ramzan? Rahmat ka ashara. Second is called maghfirat ka ashara. And third ashara to get rid of hell's fire. From which prophet's age Hajj was started? Hazrat Ibrahim. Describe the arkans of Hajj. There are 2 rukns: stay at Arafat and Tawaf-e-Kaaba. What is meant by Tawaf? To take 7 rounds around Khana Kaaba. What to read while entering Haram Sharif during Hajj in Ihram? Talbiya. Which stone of Kaaba wall is kissed? Hajr Aswad. What is named to run between Safa and Marwa? Sahi. What is said to throw stones at 3 spots? Rami. What is Yawmul Tarwiyah and what is done on that day? 8 Zil Hajj, stay at Mina. What is meant by Yawmi Arafat and what is done on that day? 9 Zil Hajj, stay at Arafat before Maghrib. What is meant by Tawafi Kadum? First Tawaf on presence at Kaaba. What is Tawafi Ziyarat? Wafar Tawaf between 10 to 12 Zil Hajj. What is meant by Tawafi Wada? Last Tawaf before leaving home. What is meant by Yawmun Nahar? To offer sacrifice of goats on 10 Zil Hajj after throwing stones at Mina. How many rounds are paid between Safa and Marwa? 7. In which dress Hajj is offered? Ihram. What is Miqat? Where Ihram has to put on. A pilgrim must put Ihram before reaching a point called Miqat. What is meant by shoot 1 round around Hana Kaaba? Who was the Amirul Hujjaj on 9th Hijri? Hazrat Abu Bakr Siddiq. How many Sahaba were along with Muhammad, peace be upon him, during Hajj? More than 1 lakh. How many camels were sacrificed by Muhammad, peace be upon him, on that Hajj? 100 camels. How many camels were sacrificed by Muhammad, peace be upon him, with his own hand? 63 camels, and the remainder by Hazrat Ali. What is the difference between Hajj and Umrah? Hajj is offered between 7 to 13 Zil Hajj, whereas Umrah can be performed anytime. What is meant by Mabrood? That Hajj which is performed to obtain the goodwill of Allah is called Mabrood. What is the distinctive mark of a Muslim colony mosque? Which is the oldest mosque on the earth? Kaaba. Who is the oldest mosque builder? Hazrat Adam alayhi salam. Which mosque was built first of all in Islam? Quba. Who laid the foundation of Quba? Hazrat Muhammad, peace be upon him. Where Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, did hold his court? Masjid-e-Nabawi. Where was established the first Muslim university? Masjid-e-Nabawi. The Prophet, peace be upon himself, labored for a mosque. What's its name? Quba. How many mosques are discussed in the Holy Quran? 4. The Prophet, peace be upon him, used to go to a particular mosque on every 17th of Ramzan. What's the name of that mosque? It's Quba. When was the construction of Masjid-e-Nabawi started? 1 after Hijrah. How many doors are of Masjid-e-Haram? 25. The Prophet, peace be upon him, prayed several times for victory in the war of Ditch. Name the mosque. Masjid-e-Fatah. Which surah starts without Bismillah? It's Al-Tawbah. A male is steppened, raped in Sikha, and 2 and female dress sheets, 2 and female 3. Amount of zakat cannot be used in mosque. What is Sahihain, Bukhari and Muslim? Jihad became mandatory in 2H. Which one is called Masharul Haram, Muzdalifah Valley? Who was the first martyr in Islam? Hazrat Sumayya radiallahu ta'ala anha. Who first embraced Islam among women? Hazrat Khadija. What is Istilam? Kissing Hajr Aswad. Who collected Quranic verses in one place? Hazrat Usman radiallahu ta'ala anhu. How much surah the Quran contains? 114. The nisab of zakat in gold in 7 whole 1 or 2 tolas, a verse of 357. The Holy Quran indicates the name of Hazrat Zaid. A Muslim female is covered in 5 sheets. Makkah was conquered in 8H. Qurbani, holy slaughtering, is made during Hajj at Mina. Jamia Quran taken for Hazrat Usman radiallahu ta'ala anhu. Pious Caliphate lasted for about 30 years. Gathering on Arafat during Hajj is made on 9 Zil Hajj. How many stages the Quran contains? 7. Who was the first writer of Wahi in Quraysh? Hazrat Zayd bin Sabit radiallahu ta'ala. Number of Ramzan is Islamic calendar 9. Who advised Abu Bakr to compile the Quran? Hazrat Umar. The Prophet made Hazrat Muaz bin Jabal the governor of Yemen. Who are the Sahibain? Abu Yusuf and Imam Shaybani. Hajj is not completed unless you go to Arafat. Kitabul is written by Imam Shafi. The foundation of Baitul Hikmah was laid down during a Basit period. What is the number of month Rajab in Islamic calendar? 7th. First Mujaddid was Hazrat Umar bin Abdul Aziz. Who was the second one? Ahmad Sarhandi. Sahifa Hammam bin Munabih was found by Dr. Hamidullah. In which surah Quran there is mentioned Zulkarnain al-Kahf? Muslims are the best of all due to moderation. Sahibus Sar is the nickname of Hazrat Huzaifa. Masjid-e-Khif is located in Mina. Ghasiul Malaika is title of Hazrat Hanzala. who was appointed as Usher par Hijrat Medina, Hazrat Abdullah bin Arikat, who was a historian, jurist, philosopher, as well as a politician, Abdul Rahman ibn Khaldun, when law of inheritance was revealed 4 Hijri, who was the last commander-in-chief for Ghazwa Mauta, Hazrat Khalid bin Walid. Imam Darul Hijrat is the title of Imam Malik. The word Muhammad as a name has been mentioned in the Quran only 4 times. Khatibul Anbiya is the title of Hazrat Shuaib. Hazrat Umar appointed as custodian of Baitul Mal, Abdullah bin Masood. The effective zakat system can ensure the elimination of poverty. A verse of the Holy Quranic indicates the name of Hazrat Zayd radiallahu ta'ala anhu. Hazrat Zakaria was the contemporary of Hazrat Isa, which prophet was the carpenter by profession. Hazrat Zakaria, the only surah of the Holy Quran which is not started with Bismillah, is Surah Tawbah. The holy book revealed to Hazrat Dawood is Zabur. Holy Prophet delivered his farewell sermon at Arafat on 10th Dhul-Hajj. The nation of Thamud was preached by Hazrat Salih alayhi salam. So this is all about Hadith Mubarak, and at this we completed the Islamic session of general knowledge test preparation. So thanks for giving us your precious time to us and for watching this video. Thanks a lot.